Hey guys, welcome back to the RVA Pilot. It's been a couple weeks since we've done really anything, flying videos. We took a little time off for a good reason. For those of you who don't know, Tricia and I, we're a blended family. I have 4 children, Tanner, Drake, Chandler, and Ellie. Tricia had 2 sons, Miles and Cody. So together, between the 2 of us, we have 6 great children. And a couple weeks ago, Cody, Tricia's youngest son, he's 28 years old, texted and said, "Hey, I want to come out and surprise Mom. Just stay for a couple days." And I was out flying for United, and I said, "Let me take a look at loads." And the flights were good, so I booked him on a flight using passes, and he was able to fly out, surprise his mom, spend a couple days. I finished my trip, and then I got to spend a day and a half with him, dinner and all that, which was really good. So it's always good to see your kids, especially when they live far away. He lives in Nebraska, and the weather was looking good on the day that he needed to go home, and the flights on United were not looking good. So I said, "Hey, you want to jump in the RV and I'll fly you home?" And of course, he jumped at that opportunity. It was a lot of fun, just getting to spend 2 hours of time with him, just chatting, visiting. He's getting his life kind of together as a young man, new girlfriend, super happy, starting out a new job in construction, so it was all good. Unfortunately, we didn't know that would be the last time we saw Cody. That was on Thursday, and on Monday the following week, Cody passed away, we believe, from a seizure. He had a history of them. Not epilepsy, but just random seizures. They think from maybe a head injury when he was in high school. But so Trish and I had to take some time off, obviously, to deal with that and to start the healing process. And we're just now, getting to the holiday season. We're past Thanksgiving. We're just right in front of Christmas now. Those of you who know me know my background and our background, but most of you will not. My oldest son, Tanner, at the age of 19, passed away in 2016 from an unexpected medical emergency. So Tricia and I have been through this before. Now we've lost 2 sons out of our 6 kids. But yeah, so we took a break. I wasn't planning on doing a video of flying Cody home. It wasn't anything real exciting other than a straight line flight from home to Lincoln, Nebraska. We did some chatting, and so I'm going to make this video for us more than you guys. It's just going to be some excerpts of my conversation with him. We just talked about random stuff, so it won't be all that exciting. It was a beautiful day flying, and he's a little bit of a nervous flyer, but it was a good trip. So we're slowly getting back into things. I'll be starting up the conditional inspection here this month in December on the RV8, so it'll be down for a couple weeks. Right now I'm heading down to Aircraft Spruce to pick up some supplies for doing that conditional inspection. I'll do some videos on that as well, but yeah, so that's it. So hug the ones you love. You're never guaranteed tomorrow. That's for sure. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the YouTube channel. And as we get the healing process underway and further down the road, we'll put more videos out. We'll get back to the flying. But yeah, so that's us. And the holidays are going to be tough, especially for Tricia, but they're always tough for both of us, for the kids. So
Tricia said, tell Cody I took some pics. Smiley face, crying face.
So dramatic.
Yes, she is. She's funny.
Yeah, she is pretty awesome. Lucky to have her as a mom.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
for damn sure.
Message.
That banging just the tail wheel dragging?
Yeah, banging?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you're hearing it.
Okay. There's not much to that.
No. No.
Gotcha. That's what I thought.
So when we get off the ground here, I'll do what we call flight following. So I'm not on the IFR flight plan and instrument flight rules like what we do at United or ConAgra or any of those others. I can do it in this airplane. I just don't want to have all the hassle of it. And it's a VFR day. So visual flight rules is what we're going under. So I don't have to talk to anybody. You and I take off. We don't have to talk to anybody. But I'll do flight following with air traffic control, and it's at their discretion. So if they're super busy, they don't have to do it. But if they're not busy and they're willing to do it, then they'll do flight following. So I'll call Rockford Approach, which is the closest one when we get off the ground. Tell them who we are, where we are, and where we're going. And they'll give me a squawk code. They'll say some number, a 4-digit number. They'll say 800 Mike Foxtrot squawk, which means put it in my code, 1234. And I'll put that in there. What that is it's a discrete code that my radio in here, the transponder, will, when the radar sweep hits this airplane, it'll always pick something up. But this one will be a discrete code. So when the radar hits it, my transponder radio sees that hit and it sends out a burst with our information, our altitude or speed or heading, my info. And that happens a lot of times. I mean, a bunch. As the radar sweeps from all the different radar controls, you know, Rockford and Chicago and whoever else.
We're on Chicago. We're on O'Hare and Midway radar right now.
No, not on the ground because they can't, because it's too low. But once you're in the air, so they'll give us a discrete code, and then they'll say, you know, you fly on course, and then they'll hand us off to somebody else. They'll hand us off to Des Moines. They'll hand us off to Omaha, and then eventually to Lincoln. But what that does is, if we were to have a problem, an emergency or something, you know, I can say Mayday, Mayday, whatever, and then they know where we're at. They know what's going on, and then they can provide assistance if needed, and provide ground stuff too. But it's just that way, if, you know, we had to put down in the field, whatever, because the engine got lost oil or something like that, we would have some, you know, communication, some help. So when you do cross country, it's not required, but it's a nice thing to have.
Right. Probably not a bad idea to let everyone know where you're at.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice thing is, you know, you don't have to, especially VFR flying is nice because you don't have to talk to anybody around here. I'm not talking to anybody, no tower. I couldn't do this at O'Hare because you got to talk to ground control and you got to talk to tower and all that stuff. So, all right, I'm going to do a run up. So stick's coming back. I'll pull the mixture back a little bit. I'm going to bring the RPM up to 1800 RPM. And then I'll check my left magneto, P-mag in this case. In my right one. Both of those are good. Now I'm going to cycle the oil through the propeller, make sure I got good oil going through. Propeller slows down. The RPM. That's a good test. Bring the power back. We're all good. No messages. We'll go to nearest airport, Rockford. ATC. Departure 21, nothing. That's up in there. You ready to go?
Let's do it.
Papa Go traffic 800, Mike Foxtrot. Be departing runway 12 with a west departure. Papa Go. All right, mixture's full forward, props full forward, lights are on, pitot heat's on. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Still getting static in that headset. It gets better when the RPMs are a little higher, I think, but
sounds pretty good to me.
all right, Alright, so we got a little bit of a right crosswind, so a little right stick. Bring up to 1700 RPM. Everything's in the green, ready to go?
Do it. Michael, why is there fuel leaking out of the right tank?
It's okay. It's because it's topped off.
Okay. Look like Lon's played over here.
Yeah, I'll switch the tank over so it sucks some down in that too, but
Okay.
Laps over speed.
laps coming up. We'll bring the propeller back, RPM to 2500. Yep. Alright, I'll switch the fuel tank, count to 10. That way if it's an issue, I can go back to the other tank. Alright, so now the engine's drawing fuel off the right tank, and give it a second or two. It happens because it just don't seal super tight and it's really full.
Gotcha. What of you?
Yeah, pretty nice, huh?
Oh yeah. This thing, I don't know what the weather conditions.
ratio in November, left downwind 18 more.
I don't know what the weather conditions were yesterday. And Lon's pack of bubble gum up there, but this seems to be smoother than that.
Lewis traffic 872, Foxtrot Alpha on final, runway 20, number 2. Rockford Airport, altitude indicates 2,500, just want to confirm inbound.
95 Fox, inbound full stop with Mike.
UPS 2951 heavy, caution wake turbulence following the company heavy 767 on a 3-mile fire roll, tower 18-1. Cessna 95 Foxtrot, make straight in, runway 19er.
95 Fox, straight in 19.
Boost pumps off, pitot heats off.
Pinger 1 Delta November, 3 mile from Hanks, cleared RNAV runway 6 via straight in.
This thing is awesome.
Pretty cool, huh?
Pinger 1 Delta November, on the go, you can proceed on course to the published miss to hold, accept climb maintain 4000, change to advisory frequency approved.
Rockford approach, experimental 800, Mike Foxtrot.
R82 Hotel, descend now to 10,000, cross 0 at 9,000.
Descend now to 10,000, cross 0 at 9,000, 82 Hotel.
And last call in Rockford, say again?
Yes, sir, it's experimental 800, Mike Foxtrot, Vans RV8 off of Papa Grove, about 5 to the south. Like flight following to Lincoln, Nebraska.
RV 800 Mike Foxtrot, squawk 4264.
4264 coming at you. So there's that code he just gave me, squawk 4264. So he's gonna, radar's gonna hit me, just did. I can see when I'm receiving radar signals.
The green circle around my arrow here.
That's your glide ring. So all of our data for this airplane, from this altitude with these winds, if we lose an engine and I go to glide speed, we can land within that circle. So it's always nice to have an airport inside that circle, but doesn't always happen.
I got to admit, it would be kind of...
RV 0 Mike Foxtrot, radar contact 12 miles east of the Rockford Airport, altitude indicates 3,100. Remain clear of the Rockford Class Delta.
All right, we'll remain clear of the Class Delta. We're climbing out at 3.1 for 4,500 for 0 Mike Foxtrot.
Roger.
like I was saying, it would be kind of cool, although sketchy, to have to do something like.
95 Foxtrot, Tower 18-1.
I gotta stop talking.
Now, when you hear him call 0 Mike Foxtrot, that's a time to stop talking. At least listen up.
Okay.
So we're going to go up to 4,500.
Caution.
Don't worry about that caution. I got a network cable in my system that's causing me problems, unfortunately.
Anyway, I think it would be kind of cool, although sketchy and nerve-wracking,
Mode.
to have to do something like that in a field, or know about the whole water thing. But I think, you know, having to, as Lon said, do an off-runway landing, that'd be a rush.
Yeah, you know, we practice it quite a bit, especially when you're a student like Chandler was doing. We practice all the time, but
how do you practice that? You kill the engine and...
Well, you just pull the power back, which is about as close as you can get. And then you tell your student, you're like, all right, what are you going to do? Engine just died or it's running really rough. And so it's always good to have an idea of places to land all the time when you're flying. Like I'm always looking at roads and stuff.
Miles to the southeast, inbound.
And so, you know, looking at fields and roads and stuff. And then you fly it like you're flying at an airport. You figure out where the winds. We took off to the south, so we want to land to the south. So this big long field right there, so I could circle over it and then maybe go on the other side and circle back and land in that field. Or if I see a road, or more importantly, the airport.
4253, 3650, Papa. I am a student solo. Alright, A2 Hotel, Milwaukee approach 126.5.
26.5, A2 Hotel.
Rockford, good afternoon. Colony 317 checking in with you. 12.2 descending 1000. We do have a uniform.
Colony 317, Rockford approach, Rockford altimeter 3033.
Autopilot
3033,
mode.
All right, just got the autopilot gauge. We're up at 4,500. And that is 4,500 above sea level. MSL, mean sea level.
I'm looking at GPS altitude 42, 86, 87.
Yep, that's in. So you'll get a little bit of variation there because of the GPS and MSL. I'm doing mine's based off of pressure system, so I have to adjust my barometric pressure. So the pressure of air, when you hear them on the news channel talking about, we got a high pressure moving this way, or a low pressure, that's what they're talking about. So this pressure around us is always changing. So my instruments are sensitive to that pressure. I have to make an adjustment. It's called the barometric setting. And so you're getting it directly from the GPSs.
Got it.
So when I checked in with him, he said remain clear of the Class D airspace, which you can see Rockford Airport right over there. I don't know if you can see the runways, big white buildings.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so their airspace around it is called a Class D Delta, so there's a control tower there.
Can we get lower per
We just have to stay away from that airspace.
Descend to maintain 3000.
So I'm just staying way clear of it.
3000, County 317.
County 317, not sure if I said it, you can expect visual approach runway 14.
Alright, you didn't say that. Wondering if we could get 22.
On request, standby.
That looks like a nuclear power plant right there.
It is. It's the Rockford Nuclear Power Plant, to be exact. Okay, so let's go flight plan. Let's go see NODA. I'm going to go direct to that.
County 317, expect visual approach runway 22.
Thanks. We'll plan on the visual 22, County 317.
Where can I see our airspeed on here? I don't see any.
County 317, traffic 12 o'clock, 10 miles.
So,
altitude indicating 5,600.
You'll have to go to...
50 Papa, Tower 18-1.
Up in the upper portion there is a 2 white lines like this with a couple little lines going kind of at an angle.
Okay.
Click on that. It's going to take you half screen, which is going to be to the flight instruments. Airspeed's going to be on the left-hand side. Now that's going to be a GPS driven. It's not a true airspeed.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're just departed Charlie 77. We're going to Lincoln, Nebraska.
317, fly heading
Going to drop off this knucklehead behind me, Cody.
Still 12 o'clock.
Stepson. So he came to visit his mom and me. I was out on a trip, but
Okay, 280 on the heading, still looking.
So,
317.
because the weather's good, we're flying back to Lincoln and drop them off. Should be about 2 hour, 20-minute flight.
Rockford approach, Skylane 31585.
And we'll take some video.
And up runway 17 is the shorter parallel runway 3,000 feet east of runway 18. All aircraft passengers contact you have a Tango.
And Journey 19 to set maintain 3,000, report Lincoln in sight.
Lincoln Tower 8 is Tango 1854, Zulu wind 190 at 13, visibility 10, few clouds 2,500, temperature 13, dew point 06, altimeter 3018. Simultaneous visual approach in use, landing, departing runway 18, 17, and 14. Notice to airmen hazardous weather information, airmets for Lincoln area available on flight service frequencies. Taxiway November closed east of runway 17. Taxiway
Alpha 4 Victor uniform for traffic, stay south of Highway 34.
Lincoln VOR out of service. Insured south of Highway 34, runway 17 is the shorter parallel runway 3,000 feet.
Meter 4286, turn right, direct Grand Island. Contact Minneapolis Center, 119.4.
Right direct Grand Island at 19.4, good day, give me 4286.
There's no way that's Elmwood, is it?
Where are we right now?
And we have the airport, Subjourney 19.
And Journey 19, clear this runway 18, contact
Elmwood
Lincoln
is
Tower,
just
119.5.
off our left wing in front of us. Yeah, this is Elmwood right here.
Subjourney 19, good day.
That's Elmwood.
Yeah.
Where's 30?
Caution.
You recognize it? No, you know what? That's
not.
No, that's Brimere. Brimere? Brimmer, Elwood. Actually, it's Elmwood's gonna be right there. That's Elmwood. At this, there's a school. The school is on the west end. Looks like a baseball field.
Yeah.
That it? That's where you grew up?
Yep. Not too bad. Boring.
How far are we at? We're 21 nautical miles out.
Trying to see. Where's O Street? Right there. Fire holes there.
This O Street right here off your right? Off the wingtip? What? No, back behind you there.
No, yeah. It's right. It's directly behind us now.
Right.
So the old man's house. No, that's not O Street. Or is it? I don't know. Man, I can't. Ooh, I need to turn this seat heater off here.
Can you turn it off?
Landscape is captivating, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Huh? All brown.
Yep. Brown squares. Yep. That's how we do it.
At approach 800 Mike Foxtrot, I'd like to do a VFR to descent.
RV 0 Mike Foxtrot, altitude your discretion.
Altitude, our discretion, 0 Mike Foxtrot.
Autopilot mode.
Oh, we'll just start our way down for the Lincoln Airport.
Auto.
RV 0 Mike Foxtrot, contact Lincoln Tower 118.5, good day.
18.5, 0 Mike Foxtrot, see you now.
That's 4 Victor uniform, north or south of the highway is fine now.
Alright, our discretion, 4 Victor uniform, thank you.
Sun Journey 19, turn left on Kilo, contact ground point 9er.
Left on Kilo, ground point 9, Sun Journey 19.
Off at air off, proceed on runway 18.
Lincoln Tower, up at air, turn stand, proceed on runway 18.
Lincoln Tower, good afternoon. It's experimental 800 Mike Foxtrot's with you. Tango visual for 17.
Experimental 800 Mike Foxtrot, Lincoln Tower, fly a 270 heading to intercept final. You'll lead number 3 to the field, following 2 Cessnas on the pattern.
All right, 270 on the heading. We'll follow that for United. Excuse me, 0 Mike Foxtrot. Damn it, called us United. I do that every now and then. It just goes back to my old, the old job, huh?
Cessna 2 Victor uniform, traffic your followings on our left base, runway 17, cleared for the option, wind 190 at 15.
Clear for the option, and we have the traffic, 132 Victor uniform.
I hear him say that we're 3rd in the pattern.
Yeah, we've got 3 airplanes. We'll be number 3. 2 other airplanes coming in.
Autopilot mode.
Will they be landed by the time we get there?
Yeah, they will, because he vectored me. He said, fly this heading, fly 270. So I'm flying directly west right now.
RV 0 Mike Foxtrot, you can turn towards the field at your discretion. The spacing's good. You're number 2 following a Cessna, runway 17, cleared to land.
All right, looking for the Cessna 17, cleared to land for 0 Mike Foxtrot.
Beacon Tower Alpha Air Ops is on the 3-6 approach, requesting permission to exit on taxiway Delta, head north to the Armory car round.
Alpha Air Ops, proceed as requested, remain this frequency.
Beacon Tower Alpha Air Ops understands, will exit on taxiway Delta, proceed north to the Armory car ramp, and will stay on this frequency.
Cessna 6 Victor Uniform, turn left on Kilo, taxi ramp this frequency.
Turn left on Kilo, 3-6 Victor Uniform.
All right, autopilot's coming off.
Autopilot disconnect.
That's me. See the airport over there? Oh yeah. There's 2 runways. We're going to land on the one that's closest to us, 17. It's the littler one. All right, so we'll do our gumps, gas undercarriage, mixture prop, boost pumps on, seatbelts are on. The final notch of flaps, last gumps, gear, undercarriage, mixture props, forward, lights are on, everything good. You ready to land?
Let's do it. $77 knots. Seems like we're barely moving.
Yeah, we got 24 knot headwind right here.
It's a good thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going into the winds, but the river that we're landing in is moving against us. That's why we're going across the ground slower than what's indicated.
17.
Ooh, it'd be a nice day to play golf.
A little cold.
Nothing a little beer won't fix.
Yeah.
Cessna 2 Victor Uniform, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Caution.
Extend our downwind, you got our base, 2 Victor Uniform.
Damn it. Whoa.
RV0 Mike Foxtrot, turn left on Kilo, taxi ramp this frequency.
Kilo to ramp with you, 0 Mike Foxtrot, thanks.
Beacon Tower Alpha Air Ops is off the taxiway Delta on to the Air National Guard ramp. Thank you.
Alpha Air Ops, roger. Cessna 2 Victor Uniform, base is approved, runway 17, cleared for the option, wind 200 at 12, gust 18.
Base approved.
How about we go over to Ross Aviation?
Victor Uniform.
Your call, dude. I gotta get in the bathroom. Stat.
Yeah.
So these guys just sit over here and wait for people to pull in?
Yep.
Huh. Do they do repairs and storage here?
Yeah, they do a little bit of everything. They want to sell me fuel.